Sitcom you've never seen or heard of before. I've got a couple books here to make this even more complicated. So before we get started, I'm going to need a number between 20 and 120.
47.
Good choice.
47.
Amanda's here for number facts. Can you help me?
Yeah.
This is the worst part of the show.
Oh.
So now I need a number between, holy cow, guys, this is falling apart. 1 and 35.
13.
13 is the first one I heard. All right, so I'm going to highlight the line that is on here. And you're going to just have to trust me that I'm actually highlighting the line. And I'm going to give this to Molly.
Cool.
Molly's going to write that on the board. That's going to be the last line of the show. We'll reveal that just in a minute. That is from a book of children's plays for grade school. And I've got another one here we're going to get the first line of the show from. So to make this unbelievably complicated, that's the last line of the show.
That Molly is writing
That
down.
Molly's writing down.
Then I, Roger, am holding this book.
We will get the first line from this book. So,
That's Amanda.
everybody, this is Molly, Roger, and Amanda! This is the last bottle episode, I'll tell you that much. Okay, so we all know there's a lot of great sitcoms from when we were growing up, like Family Matters, Cheers, Full House. What is the name of a made-up sitcom that you've never seen, that's never existed?
What's your problem?
What's your problem? That works. So we're going to present to you a bottle episode from What's Your Problem? A bottle episode is one where they have the main cast usually stuck in one location. They did this on films, on TV shows, to minimize the budget for that one, to make the cheapest episode possible, and then they'd save the rest of that money for like a big finale at the end of the season. So, since that is the cheapest episode, it seemed fitting to use for an improv show. There's not a lot of scratch in the improv shows. So, the last line of the show, we're going to spoil it right now, is, "A life with no future can do that to a person." That'll be the last line of the show. So now I need to vote. Who do you want to read the first line of the show? We want Amanda or Roger?
Amanda.
Amanda, all right. So,
I got it.
Maybe they should have picked someone else. So I'm saying. So you show they already know how to hold a book.
Hey, be quiet. You have no glasses on and you can see, so.
This is true.
oh God, help us. All right. Have we done all the
Okay, so
stuff
I
we
just
need?
pick one, right?
Yes. Amanda's going to pick a random line. That's going to be the first line. And God help us, we'll eventually get this show started. Are you ready to go?
Yep.
All right,
Name
for
of
the
the
lights.
second?
Roger.
I need to hear it again.
What's your problem?
Thank you.
No, I'm asking. Sorry, go.
Hang on. Oh, Jesus. When the lights come up, what's your problem?
At least they're happy and not ignoring each other. I mean, that's really all we can ask, right?
A life with no future will get people to not talk to each other.
Yes, that is the saying. Look, guys, I know.
We're good.
Oh,
They were almost talking to each other. Let's just, no one say anything till they talk to each other.
okay.
Honey.
Oh, it happened right away.
Honey.
You talking to me?
Yes, I'm finally talking to you.
Finally, it's been 3 months.
It's been a rough 3 months. There was some, let's say, betrayal between us 3 months ago. And I felt like that was a good time to just stop talking.
I've had this time to think about what I was going to say, and I'm not sorry.
Oh, 3 months and you're not sorry.
No.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
Because it was all your fault to begin with.
That's actually factually true.
Well, all I want to say is, your ma and I came here for Christmas, and we were promised grandkids.
Yes.
And when we get here, you're not even talking to each other. I mean, what's your problem?
I don't really have a problem anymore. It's just kind of habit now to not talk to him.
I'll
And
be honest with you. I found the last 3 months very relaxing.
yeah, I got a lot done.
So much done.
And I didn't
I
have to.
finished cleaning the attic.
Well,
That's
yeah,
how bored I got. And then I loved it.
Your mother knitted 23 different baby onesies.
23 for all the genders.
Can you
All the genders. We went on the internet because we didn't want that kid to be stuck in a life. We looked up all the
All
different
of
genders.
them.
You can't see how much pressure that puts on me and my wife to make 23 kids. Who has 23 kids?
You? Pressure on you?
A lot more pressure on me.
Thank you.
Very easy for me to do.
Now,
Pretty much can do it by accident
I mean, I don't even need them.
every time.
every time,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, your mother and I, we've been married for, 63 years. She had 3 years when she was in that coma. She doesn't count it. But one of the reasons we stayed together is, other than when I'm referring to her for you guys and I call her your mother, it's Linda. I use her name. I never once ever said, you know how much pressure that puts on wife?
No.
My wife?
He uses my name, and that's why I respect my husband, who is named Timothy.
Thank you. All I want you is to, call me by my name.
Right.
Sometimes. Not just
It's not
wife.
hard to remember. You guys both have the same name.
Well, a lot of pressure on me naming me Petunia.
It's a beautiful name!
It is a beautiful name.
My mother
No,
was
it's beautiful
named
for you.
Petunia.
It's just not a. If I had my choice in it.
You hate your name so much you refuse to call your wife by that name.
Yes. It's also really weird that I found a woman named Petunia and married her. Given my hatred for this name.
Well, she goes by Toonie.
I always have.
I was shocked when I saw the wedding documents, the wedding, what's that called? The form?
License, the marriage license. Oh my God, you don't even know.
Linda, if you'll say one of your famous, just emotionally charged
Yeah.
life advice, I'd appreciate it.
Mom, I could really use it now. Like, help, please.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I understand why there's a line in between your house. You split it down the middle. I don't understand why you're both on the same side.
You want to tell him or should I? I'll tell him. All right. We put that there because we knew you were going to come live with us.
What's your problem?
We are in dire straits financially,
Yeah.
okay? And we got you to come here
Really bad.
so that to get you to live here, to pay for the mortgage until we can get this sorted out. I made a bad investment.
Which is part of the problem. Doesn't call me by my chosen name.
That's my
Toonie.
problem. I made a bad investment without consulting Toonie, and
Thank
guess
you.
what? We stopped talking for 3 months.
Yes.
And she's not sorry, and I don't blame her.
No,
Yeah.
it's not her fault at all.
It's 100% my fault.
I
As I said
mean,
earlier, actually and factually, it's my fault.
well, it's my fault too. You can't have all the blame. I have to have something out of this.
Everything that is mine, you take from me.
That's the whole point of marriage!
My blame, my guilt, my depression.
What's yours is yours, and what's yours is also mine.
I will.
If
You never said to me.
So just to be clear, we aren't getting a bed and breakfast vacation. This is the bed and breakfast, this house.
It's half of the house.
And I'm gonna be with y'all in this half of the house. At least until you get the investment back.
This was supposed to be our 64th/61st wedding anniversary / Christmas. And we were promised a baby of unknown gender so that we could put it in one of these 23.
Yes, there's a staff right here.
I'm gonna come back. I forgot about the fact that I can't have children and I don't want to.
Whoa, when did this?
What?
I meant to tell you, and I got so used to not talking to him, I stopped talking to y'all too.
Well, we
I
never
can't
would
have
have
kids.
pressured you if we knew that.
Yeah, and we would save so much knitting time.
But I mean, what else would you do with your time? You're old.
Oh, okay.
Listen.
All right.
That's
Well, I
true.
was-
It's also true she can't.
She's not that old. She slept for 3 years. You look wonderful.
Thank you. Well, I was gonna give you that great advice from about 5 minutes ago when we were talking about it, but now I'm not.
Dang it.
It's too late for advice.
Stop.
It's never too late. That one's for free.
Now I'm getting all riled up. If there's no children, there's no future. And a life with no future has no children in it.
You're so
Toonie is morally and ethically objecting to having children, thus the reason why she can't have children. Have you
Thank you.
seen children? They're the worst.
They are.
Right now, I would agree with you.
I'm actually with him on this one.
We have nothing to do because we're old. We are adventurous.
Yeah.
We've been retired and we go spelunking.
Spelunking.
We go on a skydiving, tandem of course. We're not crazy.
Tandem, because we are cool people.
And that's like the most extremes, depth and height.
Yes.
How do you have you had 22 children, me being the oldest one, and I had to take care of a lot of kids growing up.
Yep.
And now you're trying to make me have 23 children with my wife who objects to children.
Yeah, it's okay.
We
It's free. It's free.
now, if I brought you 3 dinners and said, hey, pick your favorite dinner, I'm not making you eat 3 dinners. I'm giving you an option of dinners. We did 23 because that's all the genders we could find on the internet. And believe me, some of those searches were not what we were looking for. If you type in different genders, or like a gender, and gender, what are the genders? You get a lot of different things up there. And we have now diseases on our computer. Every time we try to look up a new recipe,
Do you want to tell him or do you want me to?
I guess I'm done talking about the recipe.
You
got
think
something
that
else to
they
tell
will
us.
respect their elders.
We have a lot of things going on over here.
We do, and
We got computer diseases too.
without having you move in with us,
Right.
you're talking a whole lot, and there's a reason why you've been talking a whole lot and why we're not listening to you, because it's time that you get put in a home, and we thought this was the right home.
Whoa, shit. Wow, you brought out the big guns real quick, honey.
Were you gonna be wanting to listen to another hour of that?
I'm too afraid to say it to stop them.
I got you.
This is,
For now.
Okay. What we're gonna do? We're gonna punch you.
Linda.
No, I'm not gonna punch you.
Fist bump?
Not
We're
anymore.
not.
No,
We're
I
not
don't do
fist
that.
bump
You
coming.
know, Linda, can I talk to you over here?
yeah,
for a second?
yeah, let's have it aside.
What the hell? They're the ones that need to be in a home.
Yeah.
And not this home, they can't afford it.
Tell them.
I mean, what kind of... They split it in half, and one side's going to be a retirement home, and one's going to be a financial burden.
See, the thing is that if we put them in our house, then they won't have to spend their retirement savings on a nursing home, and they can still go do their fun stuff.
Right, and we can legally make our house a non-profit.
Exactly.
You know what I think this is? they want us to stay here so we don't spend our money. And then when we die, they get the money and pay off their debts. They're planning on killing us.
Oh my God! We have to kill them first.
And when they die, we'll get all their money.
Exactly.
It's a perfect plan.
It's win for us, it's also win for them.
Let's
gonna
just
use
hope
a
they don't
one-
try to kill us.
No, they won't. Not this time.
Look how cute these knitted onesies are. I mean, just hold them up to your face and smell them. We even put the new baby smell into them before the baby, so the baby would match.
We'll take the green one.
That's for an amphibian, Ginger.
Ow. Well, that hurt.
No, you was right. You can't accidentally get someone pregnant.
No, that's just what happens when, I ovulate. I mean, looking at this baby onesie, maybe I've been wrong. Maybe I've been wrong this whole time.
Honey,
Well,
you're the one who's always railing about there's 7 billion people. We don't need to add more to it.
well, again, hold it up to your face and smell that new baby smell.
Just
You're trying to kill me, you old bastard!
No, I
It's a gorgeous onesie. I'm kind of feeling it. I'm kind of.
Well, what if?
But are you going?
Oh, are we gonna watch? Of course not. Let's turn our back. You guys make a baby.
No, that's not what I was asking. That's not what I was asking. What I was asking was, are you going to watch the babies? I still have my career.
Yeah, we'll take baby spelunking.
Okay,
We'll
so
take
we've got an old person,
skydiving.
nursery and an old person home. This works. So,
Oh, they're fine with me.
this is multi-generation.
we don't have to give up our
We don't have to
exciting
give our
lifestyle.
exciting lifestyle.
What?
We can still gamble.
We can still throw knives and axes as well.
Babies never get in the way of that.
He does smell really good. I would like to smell a person like that for 18 years and then let them go.
I'm just gonna pretend. Feels good.
I mean, if we think about it logically, we give the old folks home nonprofit.
And the
We
nursery,
use them as a nursery.
which is for profit.
A lot of our neighbors are having children as well.
We'll finally
Yeah.
fit in. We'll finally fit in.
We'll finally get invited to go.
Oh my
Hey
God.
guys, look how adorable this would be.
So cute!
Just waddling around.
Do you want to
Then
try?
think about this.
Here, try it. Try it for size.
Oh,
See, it feels good, right?
it feels amazing.
Okay, my turn.
Okay, all right. Then we could turn this place into a school.
Ooh. Okay, that
And
would
then
work
turn
on.
it into a college. That's where you make the real money, honey.
Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. It's going to be using all our skill sets.
This seems like a very wise investment.
Okay, I'm so down, baby. I'm really sorry for the last 3 months. Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Our marriage is still working.
Yeah.
We find romance.
It's
in
almost
any moment.
we're almost repairing it.
We're working some stuff out over here.
Oh yeah, I mean, the key of any good relationship is barter and
Okay, all right. So we're gonna, work on it.
Did you guys move that line closer to our side?
No.
We're really stuck.
Watch the baby first while we fix it. And then fix our relationship.
Oh, now we have to turn it back. Okay.
yeah.
Everyone, some romantic music. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances.
That's not helping, but okay. Okay, so you've got,
I'm not fixing our relationship that close to them, okay?
okay. Watch the onesie!
Okay, no, I
You
get it.
get to get them some practice. If
Why do we
they
always
keep-
yell when it comes to the onesie?
Now, if you need us to show you a few things, I mean, we do
We have a
have.
very healthy sex
Right,
life.
yes. We're a member of 3 different clubs.
Sex clubs?
Well, 2 of them are sex clubs. One of them became a sex club because we got our nights mixed up. But that book club was on board. They liked it, so.
Give me the onesie back.
No, talking. You said it was okay for us to take the baby skydiving and gambling and throwing axes,
Nice.
but we can't take the baby to one of our sex parties?
Wow, I didn't know we raised a prude.
I know. This woman was in a coma for 3 years. She's got a lot of wild dreams to work out.
Mom, can I have a word?
Don't tell them about the dragon.
Okay, that's our secret. What? Petunia?
I could really use some of your advice. I'm begging you. You always give the best advice. Should I have 23 or however many children we can make? I don't know. Is it worth it? Was I worth having?
Yes, aside from this disaster of a day. Look, and here's my advice to you. Petunia, my eldest. 23. 22. Hang in there. Little kitten.
Okay, your advice was a lot more profound when I was 6 years old. That would have totally worked for me as a 6-year-old. I'd be like, yeah, I gotta hang in there. Shucks.
Look, you're still 6 to me. Except I also want you to have babies.
You and Dad got weird.
We're not the ones who soldered
Always
drew a
this-
line down the middle of the house. Were we always this weird? Honey, were we always this weird?
I mean, we can afford to be weird now. We were always this weird, but like we couldn't buy anything like this alien hat earlier. But now we have. You want to wear it?
No. I know you wear that at the sex parties.
No.
No, that's not
We
his
won
sex
this
party.
at a sex party.
You
His
won
sex
it.
party
There's
has-
a competition. You're involved in sexual competition.
It's not so much it's a judging kind of thing, not a competition per se. Like, who was the most out of this world, and that was us. Believe me, we could have won the stopwatch hat, but I was thinking about baseball, so I'll leave it last long.
I can't believe the onesies are hearing this.
Yeah, just put
There's-
that in
put that
there.
on.
See how you feel.
Let's see if that gets your freak flag flying. You look good.
Yeah,
If you weren't my son,
yeah,
I'd take you to a sex party.
yeah.
I mean,
Take me to your leader.
He gets it.
you want me to take you to my leader?
Beam each other up, man.
I think we should turn around.
Yeah, we'll do it again. He does know that the leader is like at the top, and he's
Yeah,
okay.
it's like the little guy up there.
Yeah, not everybody knows where the leader
No,
is.
no. It's hard to find sometimes.
Not for us.
Nope.
Phaser set to stun. I don't know how to. We don't do the sexy talk, so I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, but it's kind of, nice.
Engage.
Ooh. Yeah, I know how to do that.
Oh yeah.
Did you teach him? Did you tell him to hang in there?
I did.
All right, that's the good stuff.
Oh, wow.
How do I do this?
You told him already.
I couldn't even get started.
Oh, okay. Well, getting
Give us
started.
some of your advice,
Yeah,
honey. Here, I'll take
Yeah,
this.
take that drink. All right. So getting started, it really depends on if you're trying to prime yourself or you're trying to prime her.
Both.
Okay. What we like to call is 69 prime. All right, so what you're going to want to start off with is some heavy petting. Now, my safe word is cucumber. Do you have a safe word?
Any word, all words, just help.
Help. Okay. I'm going to need you to have a safe word for the rest of this conversation. All right. So heavy petting could be anything depending on your partner's fun zones. I like to call them, erogenous zones. For me, it's right here in the.
Oh, help!
Okay, fair enough. But for your mother, it's right around right.
Help!
Okay. It's just like if you touch my ears right now,
Help.
I'm ready to go.
Timmy, are you okay?
No,
No?
they have to leave.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, are you sure? I mean, the nonprofit, we'll get those grants, and the
I
nursery.
touched my father's ear and he got aroused.
I have been working really hard to put the onesie to sleep. And you're touching your father?
It was a lesson. It wasn't that creepy until it turned creepy.
Oh.
Yes.
There's gonna be a lot more moments like this if they continue to live with us.
Okay, yeah.
They're doing some kind of. They must have discovered TikTok or something. They gotta put an age limit on that shit. Nobody over the age of 29.
Okay.
Okay.
I
We've been
think-
talking about this.
Yes. You know what? Maybe we put. I mean, your marriage is fragile.
It really is.
It is.
We have a
see that
onesie
now.
to save it.
Well, you don't have
And
babies.
That's not the
you
rule
don't-
of a onesie.
You don't. Yeah. We just wanted little ones. We missed them, and so I think your mom, Linda, and I have decided, instead of grandchildren, we'll just have more children.
Oh.
I'm
still ready to go.
and I can stop buying condoms, and so
Yeah. I mean, we've already had 22. That's another 10.
yeah, it's fine. Like the Geritol condoms are very expensive, and so
You'd really be saving money.
Yeah.
You'd have even more.
the problem is they come with suspenders, like the suspender socks, but they're condoms, and so I don't have to pay for that anymore. And we'll just
Let's just recap that. Geritol branded condoms have suspenders
Yeah.
That's what he said.
to help support.
Yeah.
I mean,
Keep it up.
I'm an older man, so I need extra support. So there's also a little.
No.
It lifts and separates.
No, it's already here. Yeah.
And your mom also when the
You're the
suspenders
one who
are.
asked about this.
Yeah.
Our brains are ruined now. Thanks.
Yes, Timmy,
Like your
yeah.
finances in your marriage.
Well,
She's unraveling. She's unraveling our dreams.
I see it. Just like their marriage is unraveling. Oh, she's trying to put it back together.
oh,
She's not good at knitting. She is not a good knitter.
welcome to our house of
Well.
foreclosure. This is how we roll.
You ready for this? I'm reknitting it.
Yes. Welcome to our house of foreplay. Nothing gets. She didn't do all 23 because that's all the genders we could look up. She did 23 because that's my kink.
Yes.
I love to
He
see.
loves the number 23.
And I love to watch someone knit a onesie, and then it makes me in the baby making mood.
Oh my God, it's like right now.
Yeah. My son touched my ear, and now my wife is doing my favorite foreplay.
Get him out of here.
Don't
Get
let
him
one
out.
See?
Get him out of here.
See how angry they are? It's because they're not going to have kids. See? A life with no future can do that to a person.
Okay, guys, thanks for coming tonight. Remember, we've got shows every Friday and Saturday night, 7:30 and 9:30, right here where you found us tonight. Thank you for coming. Drive safely on your way home. Good night.